welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do something light. I know I told my friend Melissa that I was going to do color, but I have this little sty coming in on my eye. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to keep a very nude eye, but there were some things I wanted to try. I got a new blush and a new lipstick that I wanted to use. I've already cleansed my skin. I used a hyaluronic acid serum and moisturized with the Algenist Anti-Aging Moisturizer. I used a L'Oreal Revitalift eye cream. I have yet to find an eye cream that I actually like. So if anybody has any recommendations, let me have it, because I'm getting creepy eyelids and then just the crow's feet under my eyes. I really need a miracle or Botox, something. Anyway, so we're gonna get started. I'm going to prep my skin with the Milani Soft Glow primer. I love this because it gives you a soft glow from within underneath your foundation. It's not heavy, it does not clog your pores. Just one little pump is all you need. And I apologize, my skin is still terrible. And I turn into a cherry tomato once I touch my skin. I hate that. And now I'm actually going to use my Physicians Formula Healthy Skin Foundation. The color is LW2. I'm pretty fair. I like this because it gives a good coverage. It's lightweight. It does not clog my pores or break out my skin. I tend to be real acne prone. It comes with this big doe foot applicator. So what I like to do is I just go ahead and take it. Whatever is on there. Today I'm going to go in with, I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender. It is dampened. So then I just take it. Just tap it in. I think at best this is a medium coverage and I need more, but and when you do a Beauty Blender sponge, it also shears it out. So if you think something might be too heavy for you, use a damp Beauty Blender and it will shear out the foundation for you. Just bounce, bounce, bounce. I'm sorry, the lighting is terrible in here. Hopefully that'll be fixed in a few months. And I will say that the drugstore is really starting to kick high-end's butt. Their products are just as good as them. Some of them, actually a lot of them are. Some of them still need some work, but the foundations I'm really impressed with. Leave it that way. I do have the Hourglass foundation I just bought. It's really pretty pricey. It is now my holy grail foundation. So I'm going to check this up closer. I need more coverage on my cheeks because that's where I tend to break out the most. And right now I'm breaking out a lot on my forehead, which is not normal. And I'm just going to kind of tap it since I'm not doing eyeshadow. I have a hard time with foundation staying right here. I don't know why. Put a little bit more. Sorry, I know that mirror's in the way because I cannot accurately fix my makeup in this iPad. So I'm just gonna pounce it a little bit more. Make sure you get around the noses, around the edge of your nose too. Stop barking. And there he goes. The wind blew. Okay, it's good enough. So now, if you feel like you need a little bit more coverage, you can go in with a concealer and tap it on the spots you need. But since today I'm just testing out lipstick and blush, I'm not going to worry about that today. So now I'm going to take, it is the Milani Prep Set and Go. Milani is a drugstore brand that is fantastic. They're amazing. Their foundations are really good, except for foundations that have a really long wear. They break out my skin. I do not know why. So I'm gonna take my Sephora brand Pro Airbrush brush, and I'm gonna tap it into the skin like this. I tend to be heavy-handed with everything, just like I used to slam doors. So I'm trying to not be so heavy with everything. It's just a translucent powder. God, my skin looks terrible. And now I'll probably go and just kind of buff it in. Check it because I can't check in this iPad. It's terrible. Looks really nice. So I just gotta remember, because I've been wearing the Hourglass foundation and it is very full coverage, and then I went to this and it's just not. but it doesn't claim to be. But honestly, this looks really smooth. Ignore that. Now I'm going to take a little bit of concealer. And I do a little. And you can take a Beauty Blender sponge and tap that in, or you can use like a little concealer brush like this. I like the thick domed, and this is the Pro Wear Brush concealer brush from Sephora. It's one of my very favorites. So I'm just tapping it in. And buff out the edges. And if any gets on your eyelid, just go ahead and rub that out. And you see it just kind of brightened up my eye a little bit. I do a little bit cooler for underneath the eye to help brighten. I don't feel my dark circles are real bad, but I see them, so they're there. They're bad to me. Sometimes you might need to go like right here, because for some stupid reason my foundation doesn't stick right there either. And I know I'm putting it on his thigh. I'll clean it, I'll take it right off after this. Most of the time I use the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer, but since today I'm doing drugstore, I'm trying to do mostly inexpensive stuff. I will say some high-end is definitely beats drugstore, but drugstore is definitely stepping up their game for sure. And you can kind of see how I just kind of, never mind my eyelids. If you do circular motions like this, you're gonna rub it away. So usually if I go to that point, I usually don't. I usually just tap, tap, tap. And this mirror looks fantastic. In this stupid iPad, it doesn't look that great. So whatever powder is left on here, I'm just gonna tap it in to help set. I'm not doing a whole another thing of powder because I'm 43, I've got the fine lines. I'm not trying to look like death. That is not my ultimate goal. So now I'm gonna take, this is my new favorite brush. This is the Real Techniques. It's a blush and bronzer brush. It is 400. It is so soft. It's dome shaped. I love it. And they're very, very inexpensive. You can find these at Walmart, Ulta, Target, I'm sure. I haven't been in there since they remodeled because I got such a headache from their remodel process. What I'm going to use today for my bronzer is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is bronzer. It's not the lightest one, it's the second one up. I probably could use a lighter one, but I'm not. So I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to shake some of that off. And then I'm going to go right, there's a bone right here. And you just kind of want to go right underneath, and you want to keep most of that in the back because it's all about shadow. And then take some of that and put it up in the hairline. Maybe get a little bit more. I also like to do the jawline as well for those with round faces. Like that. Gives it kind of a shadow and makes it thinner. Still, we're going to get a little bit more up in here. I like this brush because it picks up minimal product. You don't have to worry about over applying it. It's just very light. And you want to make sure that your saturation is even on both sides. You don't want to be looking fabulous on this one side and then not enough on this side. And I keep it on the back part right here. Don't want to put too much because I have such a round face. I don't want all my color taking up all my face. That should be even. A little bit more right up here. Sorry, I have to check it with my real mirror. Make sure that is okay. Alright, so I took a look and it's already starting to settle right here. So you can just take your beauty blender and you can just tap. Tap that out. I like that a lot. So something else you can do is with your concealer, you can highlight the face. Or like right there. Go down the nose. And since this picked up some product, I'll just go ahead and put some right there. And right there. Okay, tap that out. My sponge is still down. I can make this stuff look good in this stupid camera. I'm a genius. Just kidding. And then I just tap it out. This just kind of helps highlight the high points of the face. It looks good in here, but it's looking kind of shitty right in here. Maybe not a genius. So go ahead and touch up that bronzer. I didn't mean to take it up that far. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my blush. That's one of the things I wanted to try out today. So I'm going to take the same brush, tap some product on, tap it. If you get too much, just tap it off. And then you just kind of want to tap it. Onto the skin. Sometimes I use a fan brush for this. But this it's a Milani baked blush, and the shade is Luminoso. It's just like a peach iridescent blush. I thought it was really pretty. MAC had one, and I thought maybe this was a pretty good dupe for it. Shake it off, tap it on. Okay, check it in the rear mirror. Get a little bit more. I didn't. It was a little bit more product. And just kind of tap it and blend it back. Because you don't want a whole lot of color, like right down, if you've got a short, fat face like me. I'm satisfied with that. So now I'm going to take a Wet n Wild highlighter, and the shade is, I think I tore it off. No, I didn't. It's called Awesome Glow, and I showed you. So now Real Techniques makes a highlighter brush that I love too. Same softness. It's a 402. So I'm just going to take a little bit, shake off, and then I'm going to just start highlighting from here. And then I like to if you want more, it's okay. I like this one because it makes the skin look wet. I'm happy with that. So now for the other side. Maybe one day if I have a real camera and real lighting, this will be so much better. That's my goal. And also, I'm going back to school sometime in the fall. I want to be an esthetician because I really believe in healthy, pretty skin. And if you take care of your skin, your makeup is gonna look good. And it doesn't matter how expensive the foundation or how good the foundation is. If your skin looks like shit, everything is gonna look like shit. And then when you get your skin taken care of, if your complexion looks great, your eyeshadow is gonna look great. Because your complexion is number one. If it looks like shit, everything else that follows is gonna look like shit. And just kind of blend it down into that blush. I like taking it down here too. I love love highlighters. I can't stop buying highlighters and bronzers. I have more than anyone would ever need. And then I just kind of take just a little bit down here. Don't you, when you like what you have on your face, doesn't it just make you really happy? It puts you in a real good mood. Okay, so that's enough highlighter because I'm not trying to high beam everyone today. Now, I'm just going to I'm going to do my brows because I cannot stand that. My brows definitely need to be threaded. I haven't done them probably since the holidays. I tried to trim them once by myself. Tried to pluck them once by myself. Did not work out. But the lady takes an appointment and I never really know. Oh, that wasn't good. So, this is a CoverGirl brow pencil in soft brown. I love Anastasia Brow Wiz pencils. I love those. I'll use those any chance I get. But sometimes I can't afford the $21 or $22. So this for $7 is an excellent dupe for it. I cannot complain. So I just keep buying this one over and over. So it's a little twisty tube. I'm sorry. I'm just going to kind of try to do this on the side here where you can see. I start at the bottom, very, very light-handed, short strokes. Then I kind of just start filling it in a little bit. Then I go on the top. Usually I put a pomade on top to give it that. I like that thick, dark brow look. My brows are already kind of thick. Like, I'm getting older, so they're starting to thin out a little bit. So now I can probably do the ombre brow, but no, not currently at the moment. So, short strokes, filling it out. Trying to avoid all the texture that is currently on my face. One thing I've learned learning working for MAC was they were just like, if you keep trying to reach complete and total perfection, you're not ever going to get it because nothing will ever be good enough. So you just have to, sometimes you just have to accept what it is, and it takes a lot of the stress out of doing makeup because a lot of people, there's a lot of stress to it. They want it completely perfect, but the trick is to not be perfect because we're not perfect. So now I'm just going to take the little spoolie end, brush it out, comb it over. And that's kind of dark on its own. Maybe I've been doing my brows too dark. Okay, I don't like that. Okay, I gotta make that appointment. I gotta get these fixed because, like, it's no longer brow maintenance, it's now landscaping. So now I'm gonna do the other side. look terrible. They're not brows, they're bushes. Don't neglect your brows. I think I just got caught up working so much that I just didn't think about it. Or I could cheat. I do have some tiny scissors. And I think I'm gonna do it. Don't do this at home. If you're unsure, go see a professional. I feel better. But for real, if you're unsure, go see a professional. However, if you get good at drawing in your brows, it really won't matter. Alright, so now I'm just going to put on a little bit of mascara. I am actually going to use the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volumizing Mascara. I do have some length, but I don't have a lot of volume. There's a lot of good recommendations on this, or reviews on this mascara. So I'm going to start at the base, so wiggle my way up. And if you happen to get any mascara on your lid, let it dry. You can take a little brush or a Q-tip or something and you can flake it off. Got a lot everywhere. Sometimes you need to like rub it off the edge of the container, like that, if you get too much on the end. Can't believe what a huge mess I'm making. The bottom lashes. I used to never do my bottom lashes. I don't know why. And now I start, and now I can't not do the bottom lashes. I think because I felt like they were so long, it was just pointless. So now I'm going to go in with the other one. Good Lord, that's a mess. I don't really think the mascara itself is a mess. I think I just need a mess. Sorry, I'm making y'all watch all this mascara. I'm just gonna leave it like. I don't know how. I watch a lot of Ellie Glines. I don't know how she doesn't get any of this on her eyelids. But at night before I go to bed, I do take castor oil and put them on my lashes to help them grow. And it does work. So, hopefully. I'm just going to clean up on this. Also make these little, you can take another little spoolie like this and kind of recomb it out. Now it has that one lash that's great and the other one that's bunk. I hate that. I don't know what I do with my brush. If I had eyeliner on, this really wouldn't make a difference. I wouldn't be cleaning it as much because the eyeliner conceals it. So now we're going to go with the lips because I'm not doing heavy eyes. So I'm going to take this. I have random lip liners, some drugstore, some expensive, but today I grabbed from Lancome. It's a Bronzell lip liner. We're just going to kind of line the lips. What you can do is you can start at the bottom and make an X. Because if you draw it down, you're going to end up drawing down your lips and pulling them down. And I go up on the bottom. We're gonna go with it is a Wet n Wild for $1.93. I've been really excited to try these. I've heard really good things from a lot of people about them. So these are a long last lipstick. So you can just kind of leave it like that, or some people really are not comfortable with that and they will get a lip brush. Let me get a lip brush. We're gonna make do with this one, and you can just kind of and blend it into the lip liner. Now I'm just going to take an old MAC gloss, just a peachy one. I think I like that. That lip color has a lot of pigment for being $1.93. I love it. Really fun. So we are going to assess the situation. Take this spoolie. Why does it keep doing that? accent brown. I'm just cleaning up the eye a little bit more. I don't think I let it dry long enough. Dang. A little bit more mascara on this one end. Okay. I think I feel much better about this. Not every day is a winner. I don't feel today is a winner. But that's okay. I'm only just trying out things. So, next thing you really want to do is you want to set it. You always want to set it. I use the Avion. It's a water mist that helps hydrate and set the skin. I've used Hard Candy. I've used Fix Plus. They're all fantastic. So I spray that down. And I have a little fan here. I like to it feels good. It's almost like a spa treatment. And it helps set. Oh, I love that lip color. So I keep rubbing my lips together. Dragging it to the bottom. Oh well. Here, this is my second ever video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Or if you have any suggestions, or if you have anything you want me to try, let me know. And we'll do it on the next one. Thank you. Bye.